We got the victory, guys. 24-22 against the Cleveland Browns. And again, I want to congratulate Aaron Charles Rodgers, the GOAT, for breaking the record of Brett Favre's record of 443 touchdown passes. And now he's up to 445 with 3 touchdown passes on the day. And it felt like it was meant to be, where the Packers were going to be able to do this, where Aaron was going to come into Lambeau Field and do it today, and instead of in Baltimore, even though it was close for it to have happened. But it was right that it was happening right in front of the Lombardi faithful, the best fan base in all of sports, hands down. I know that this game was a nail-biter for sure. The Packers win, but they don't win easy. And that's something to say that this has been the Packers thing ever since Matt LaFleur has been our head coach, is winning football games but not winning easy. At Cleveland, I got to give it to them. They came into this game, they were doing things to really give the game away, but at the end of the day, they didn't quit. They didn't stop. They fought hard in this game. 2 crucial mistakes to begin off for the Browns were 2 overthrows by Baker Mayfield that turned into 2 interceptions and turned into 14 points right off the bat for the Packers. And now I'd like to be able to get to the stats before I get to other topics that I would like to touch up on for this game against the Cleveland Browns. First, I'll start off with the man of the day, Aaron Rodgers, getting 24 completions out of 35 attempts, 202 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. Not too much, to say the least, for Aaron in the air today. He didn't have to throw the ball as much as normal, and it was really about when you have the lead, you want to be able to run the clock out. And that's what the Packers did. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon getting a split of carries, with Aaron Jones getting the most with 12 carries, 66 yards, averaging 5.5 on the ground. And then A.J. Dillon getting 9 carries, 41 yards, and then 4.6 per average. And Lazard got a carry. Equanimeous St. Brown getting a carry for minus 10 yards on an end around. Didn't work out. That play got blown up. And then Aaron's carry was a kneel down to end the game. The receiving this time was Devontae Adams getting 10 catches, 114, 2 touchdowns, because Marquez Valdes-Scantling was out, unfortunately, today because he had tested positive for COVID. And Lazard getting 2 catches for 45 yards and the record-sealing touchdown there. Congratulations to Allen for being able to be the man to step up, make the play, reached into the end zone, just got it right over the pylon to get the record. Aaron Jones getting 5 catches for 21. A.J. Dillon 3 catches for 15. All of those were coming off of some swing passes and some screens. Josiah DeGuara, unfortunately, not getting too much, just getting 2 catches for 5 yards. Mercedes Lewis, big dog, just 2 for 2. And Winfrey, no catches and no yards, even though he caught the pass and it was ruled incomplete. Bad call, refs. Bad call. Get fired, refs. Get fired. And the interceptions, which this one was the difference maker for the Packers in this game. I think if we don't get these interceptions, I don't know what would have happened. The Browns, since they were moving the football pretty well on offense, I don't know. But the plays were made when they needed to. Darnell Savage and Chandon Sullivan each getting interceptions in the first half. Both of them were overthrown by Baker Mayfield. And then Rasul Douglas got an interception in which Baker Mayfield's receiver, Jarvis Landry, slipped and he picked it off clean. And then the second interception, I want to get to that later, but I want to go back to the defense's performance and say the defense was really truly bend but don't break in today's game. They really bent very, very far. They bent backwards, forwards, to the side, and all that, giving up all kinds of yards in the passing game, but mostly in the running game where Nick Chubb was hard to stop and there was just no answer. So that's what I have to say for that's about for the stats for the defense. Now on to the performance of the defense. It was sure brutal to watch this defense getting picked apart by the Cleveland Browns offense. And this defense, again, to me, remains a little bit of a concern going forward. The defense started out this season earlier quite hot. The team was doing very well. They were stopping teams from scoring points and gaining yards. So far that has slipped off, and I can't tell you that I'm very confident in this defense going forward unless something can change up in the strategy. As far as when it comes to the coverage, it looked pretty awfully soft in this game. There was no answer for the passing game in today's game, except for the turnovers, which were very crucial in this game. And now I'd like to be able to get to the second interception. This by Rasul Douglas, the game sealer. I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but I just need to say this because it was obvious. We got away with one. We got away with it. Rasul clearly held Donovan Peoples-Jones on the top of the route, and then when the ball was thrown and intercepted by Rasul, that right there, the refs kind of gave it to us in this game, and I really don't like that, where it was unfair. And I know that the Browns got gypped on that play. That should not have happened. The interception should have been negated. It should have been automatic first down for the Cleveland Browns, and that was just wrong. As much as I love to see this team win, but not in this fashion where there was help. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite, ever. I have dinged ref assistants for other teams to giving them help to win games. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that this was fair for the Browns against the Packers because they are my team and because this holding call was uncalled that gave us the victory. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe if the call if there was the call, if it had been first down, there would have been some opportunities for the Packers defense to stand still and hold off the Browns. Maybe the Browns in a play later would have taken the field goal, and there would have been enough time for the Packers to drive down and score a clutch game-winning field goal to win the game. I don't know. I just want everything to be fair and square on both sides, and I think that today it was probably favoring us by a little bit. There were some missed calls on the Browns. There were some missed calls on the Packers. This game-sealing interception was one that was missed. And I just want to say that. I know that a lot of people are not going to like me for this, but I just want to be able to say that because this is the truth. And at the end of the day, we are 12-3. We're still a very good football team. I'm still uncertain as to what the defense is right now. I know that this defense is fully capable of being able to stop teams from scoring points, getting yards, and there were some flashes today where the defense looked like that, but for the most part, it was a bend and don't break defense, and that was really the story for the Packers. Really, it's been bend but don't break really for the past couple of weeks. It's making the play at the end of the game to seal the victory for the Packers that has been so lately, and this is a resilient group of guys here for the Packers, and that has really been the story for the 2021 Green Bay Packers is the resiliency, overcoming adversity and all obstacles. With the Cleveland Browns going to 7-8, their playoff hopes dwindle, and the Packers are still 2 games ahead of the Buccaneers and Cowboys to seal up the number 1 seed. So there's more to do, Green Bay Packers fans. There's 2 more games to go until we can seal it up and get home field advantage all throughout the playoffs at Lambeau Field the frozen tundra. And with that, let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments. And I'll catch you guys later for another one. Go Pack Go.